A kayak paddle is essential to being able to enjoy a great day on the water in your kayak. Depending if you're going out on the sea, whitewater rapids, or just on a pond, choosing the right paddle is easy depending on your height, paddle style, and width of your kayak. Looking at the chart in my outline from REI.com, being a 6-foot tall person with a low angle paddling style and a 29-inch kayak, I would use a 230 or 240 centimeter paddle. This paddle is one half of a 230 centimeter paddle. You can purchase kayak paddles from most sporting goods stores that carry kayaks, such as Shields, Gander Mountain, Dick's Sporting Goods, and many others. If you'd rather shop from the comfort of your own home, then many e-tailers will also sell them, such as REI.com, EMS.com, Shields.com, and others. The two main components to a paddle are the blade, as seen here, and the shaft, the aluminum part here. There are a few options to consider when choosing a paddle after you've figured out what length you need. This paddle is 230 centimeters in length with a black plastic blade which is approximately 6 3/4 inch high by 18 inches long. It has a hollow aluminum shaft with two drip rings on each end and weighs approximately 37 ounces. And these measurements were gathered from bendingbranches.com, the website that this paddle was purchased from. According to Steve Tischler of REI.com, the aluminum shaft can feel cold in the cooler weather, which would be the downside to buying a cheap one. I use my paddle for recreational fishing on lakes and ponds, so it really is no concern. You can upgrade your materials to carbon fiber or fiberglass, and the reason you would do this would be for their lightweight and durability. The decreased weight is essential when paddling on long trips or multi-day events, so a carbon fiber would be the best high-dollar choice, where fiberglass would fall in the middle. Another unique feature to these paddles is their blade design. You can get a paddle that is either feather or non-feathered. In normal recreational use, a non-feathered design works fine, but again, if you're going for high-end equipment for maximum comfort and ease, you would go with a feathered option. The feathered design allows for the wind slicing of your out-of-blade water. What this means is that when you're paddling with your one blade in the water, the other one will slice through the air horizontally, like this, instead of vertically. When you're paddling in the water, you want your blade to be vertical to get the most propulsion as possible, whereas you want your out-of-water blade to be horizontal so it cuts the wind instead of pushing it. The alternate types of shafts that you can get for your kayak paddle would be the conventional straight shaft like this one, or you can get one that is bent. And the reason you would get a bent one is that it has a greater range of motion when paddling through the water. Other than the shaft being bent or normal, they can be oval or round. This one is round, which is your normal design, whereas an oval one has greater comfort on the hands. Finally, the shafts can either be of solid construction or break into 2 or 4 different pieces. To conclude, there are many options to choose from after you've decided which length of paddle you need and what activity you're going to be doing. Whether you're going on a 3-day rafting trip or need a lightweight carbon fiber or fiberglass paddle, or you can go on a recreational trip on a lake that could use a cheap aluminum one. It's easy to find the right paddle depending on a few variables.